What's up, guys? Hope you guys are doing all right. Um, Sorry, I'm kind of looking at my phone right now. I just recorded a fucking video, and I realized in my OBS that my microphone was completely off. So that was just a waste of 10 minutes. But anyway, as I said before, but you guys didn't hear it, I went home for Thanksgiving break. I hope everybody had a good Thanksgiving break. Um, yeah, I just went home to my family's house, maintained social distance, and even played Among Us in um, the house that we were in. So that was interesting. We did separate rooms, which was interesting but still fun. Ate some good food. I told myself I was going to try to do some schoolwork, but I didn't do anything during that time. But it's all good. I'm caught up now, and the semester's almost over, so it's fine. Um, but yeah, basically, I wanted to record or stream a few videos when I came back, but um, when I left to go to my family's relative's house last 2 weeks ago, basically, I left my computer in my apartment and I safely shut it down and everything. I left, although I left the power cord still plugged into the surge protector, which looking at that now, if I'm going on long breaks without doing anything like vacation or a few days out of my apartment, I won't do that. Probably just unplug it from the surge protector just in case something like this happens again. But I came back from out of town like 5 days after I left, like 4 or 5 days. Then I didn't use my computer when I came back because I came back late at night and I was kind of tired. I was just wanted to chill. And then the next day I went to work. I was feeling good about myself. I ordered some pizza, about to chill at home, did some homework, tried to turn my computer. And when your computer turns on, the lights show up and stuff like that. Mine showed up for like a millisecond and then boom, it shut down completely. I was like, huh, I've never experienced that before. What the hell is this? And so, me being me, I unplug it and everything. I try to troubleshoot it myself. I take RAM sticks out. I only leave one RAM stick in. See if the RAM is bad. That wasn't an issue. I take out the graphics card. See if maybe that's the issue. I try to clean out the motherboard. I remove the CMOS for a good few minutes. Put it back in. Nothing. The same thing. Like it'll turn on for a millisecond, turn off, and then it wouldn't even turn on for like a good 5 minutes until you unplugged it and plugged it back in the outlet. So I'm like, what the hell happened? I safely shut it down. I don't know what happened. There wasn't a flood or anything, so I don't know. It was weird. Um, so I'm like, well, I'm all out of options. I don't know what else to do. Now, there's probably better repair centers than the one I went to, like Micro Center or something like that. But where I am locally, the closest one was Best Buy. So I went to Best Buy and, told them the situation. And come to my surprise, I left to go to my family's, go to my family hang out with Thanksgiving. Like on a Tuesday, and I left around 4. It was snowing that day, but it wasn't snowing too hard. It was like very light snow. But apparently, in my area that I live in on campus, there was kind of like a power surge or a power outage, like around 7 when I was already gone, and that may have affected my computer. I'm not sure. I wasn't in my apartment, so I don't know if I lost power or not. I don't think I did because come to think of it, yeah, when I came back, I didn't have to change my time in my microwave or anything, so I don't know. I think my power supply that I got because I got this PC pre-built, even though I have switched out some parts over the years to upgrade it. The power supply unit I got was an EVGA Supernova Bronze 500 watt with the pre-built, and basically, it technically only lasted 2 years, which is kind of crap. And I think the power supply unit was just going bad over time, and then it just finally gave out. Um, that's what I think, because I do remember a specific time where, like, I would turn on my PC or try to turn it on, and like it wouldn't turn on at all. And I'd have to like mess with the back of the power supply unit, like switching it on and off a few times until it turned on. That was like, a few months ago. It only happened once, so I didn't really think of anything about it. But long story short, the guy at Best Buy was like, yeah, we'll see what we can do. They called me back a few days later and it's like, yeah, your power supply is dead. And it took out the RAM with it. Now, in some instances, your power supply can just kill itself. It can kill a few items in your computer. Or you can just take the whole, could take the whole computer together. That's the worst case scenario. I was very fortunate and lucky that it only took out the RAM. Because I would have hated buying another GPU when I just bought a GPU like a month and a half ago. I would have hated that because GPUs are freaking expensive. Especially, I got a 2060 and that's like almost 400. But long story short, I had to pay for a new power supply and new RAM because the RAM I got before, it's the same RAM, but it's manufactured by a different company, so it was kind of iffy. And it didn't give me the 3200 megahertz at first. It only gave me 2100 because of it not being completely compatible. Anyway, two of my RAM 6 died with the power supply unit, and I got a rebate refund from Amazon for it. And then the other two sticks at work, I'm just probably going to sell them to one of my friends because they want to build a PC in the near future. So it all works out. I bought some shoes and gloves and hat for the money I got back on the other RAM. And yeah, the new power supply unit I got now is a Corsair 650 watt. But I could have just installed the power supply unit myself, but I'm never going to do that. Like I said, I can install most things on a desktop. It's easy. RAM is easy. CPU is a little bit trickier, installing a fan and stuff on it, but it's still overall easy. Hard drives, SSDs, easy. Graphics card, easy. Just gotta be fragile with it. You don't want to, do it really quickly if you're in a rush. Could fuck it up. Same with the CPU, because of the pins. But overall, it's easy. Now, power supply, I can install it. But, actually installing it and like cable managing, no. I hate cable managing. It's so hard and I don't have the patience nor the like interest in like, yeah, I want cable manage for, 10 hours a day. No. And then basically, yeah. I had to wait like a week to get my computer back. So now I have compatible 3200 megahertz RGB Corsair Vengeance Pro RAM and Corsair 650 watt power supply. And I think Corsair power supplies are better than EVGAs, so hopefully it lasts me a really good while. And yeah, it could have went worse. I could have had to pay like basically another $1,200 to $1,600 and getting a basically new PC, which would suck, but I didn't have to do that. I just still paid money that I wasn't expecting on paying, so that sucked, but it's all good. But yeah, that is what I have been doing. I had to resort to using my laptop, which is from 2014, and it's so slow. So gaming and doing streaming stuff on that is just a no go. But now that I am back and I have my PC and everything's running good and smoothly, you guys should get this video on Monday. I am going to try to upload more videos, more content, and probably stream like more stuff like Among Us and other stuff. But I don't know fully when I will do that, just because this upcoming week and next week after this week is final exams, projects, and assignments, so I have to focus on that, and then I can have more of a schedule of when I want to do stuff for YouTube. But yeah, I didn't go I didn't go AWOL. Just personal life happened, life crap happened. So yeah, I hope you guys had a good Thanksgiving break. If you're, if you're like in middle school, high school, college, you're doing school, come on, you're good. Finish out the semester as good as you can. We're almost there. So we can chill out for a while, even though we're still in this pandemic, but at least we have somewhat of a break until next semester. So, guys, stay safe, and then I will definitely come back with streams and videos before Christmas break and have some during that. So, yeah, stay safe and keep on keeping on.
Don't tell me that's all you've got. You can't find holes in your enemy's defense, and you have to make it 1 to 10. Smart thinking. Let's hope that move pays. Just because you defeated one opponent doesn't mean you've won. Battles aren't won based on the number of remaining fighters alone. You really are carefree if you're getting cocky over this kind of a lead. I'm actually quite impressed how merciless that attack was. That's more like it. Just go for it. That's how it's done. The real fight starts now. Prepare yourself. That wasn't a last attack. I'm actually quite impressed how merciless that attack was. What are you doing, Chelsea? No one said your opponent wouldn't attack from behind. Guess there's no such thing as a dirty fight. I'm actually quite impressed that you're able to win this one, but it's far from over. The real fun starts now. Don't get so full of yourself yet. You need to aim higher than this. Disruptive finish. Let's see what's so special about this Ultra Instinct. I've waited for this. The day I defeat you. If you can't find holes in your enemy's defense, then you'll have to make 1 to 10. I'll give you a 3. Nice, but don't get too excited. I'm actually quite impressed how merciless that attack was. This isn't all you've got, right? Tie, get out of the way. The real fun starts now. Prepare yourself. Guess there's no such thing as a dirty fight. Well, that settles it then. You think you're okay with this much gap between you? How naive. Unacceptable. That might have done some damage, but it's still too weak to finish things off. I've watched this much. It would be nice to see some sort of dramatic comeback. That might have done some damage, but it's still too weak to finish things off. You survived? Smart thinking. Let's hope that move pays off. They got knocked back from that. They're clearly losing it. That might have done some damage, but it's still too weak to finish things off. If you can't find holes in your enemy's defense, then you'll have to make some. I'm actually were quite impressed how merciless that attack was. That's how it's done. The real fight starts now. Prepare yourself. The smart thinking. Let's hope that move pays off. That didn't do enough damage to warrant giving up. Bring it on. Well, that settles it then. I've watched this much. So it'd be nice to see some sort of dramatic comeback. So victory alone isn't enough for you. Just how it should be.
Just give up. You can't win.